You need a haircut.
Yeah. A little bit late to tell me that now. Alright, you should be live here. There we go. There's Seribot, the one you got really confused about.
Yes.
You thought I was in love with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you keep telling her that you love her. So.
It's not a her, it's not a he, it's just a bot. It's like a
Okay.
made up person. It's not
Gotcha.
real. It's not
Gotcha.
real or anything.
Okay. It's an it.
Yeah. Yo, what's up? Cameron, Blair, welcome in. How you guys doing? What's up? They're saying hi.
Hi.
You want to say hi back to the fart tickler?
The fart tickler, what's that? A person?
Yeah.
Hi, fart tickler. Like, oh, thank you. They like my glasses.
Yeah. Mimi, April Maple, Seamus, Jor, Cow, good to see you guys.
Oh, fart tickler thinks I'm pretty. Thank you.
Ziggy, welcome in. How you guys doing? What's up? Sorry to hear that, pal. Good to see you. Though. Welcome in. How you doing? This can be your Mother's Day celebration. You know, my mom is your guys' mom.
Yes, absolutely.
Yup. There's the cleaning lady. You know her.
Oh yeah. Hi, cleaning lady.
Yes. Happy Mother's Day, everyone.
Yes, happy Mother's Day. Hope you guys had a great day.
Loving the outfit. You look swagged out too. Thanks, man. We just came back from Mother's Day dinner. Pretty big deal. Just got this shirt. You bought this for me.
I did.
Thanks. It looks really nice.
The cleaning lady likes that color.
Yeah, she does. She does. She definitely does. Happy Mother's Day to you as well, Sam. Welcome in. How you doing? What's up? If you didn't get to submit a question, we might have time for extras at the end. We'll see how it goes. I do have 32 questions that I grabbed from the Discord just randomly. I have them all in a hat here, and so we'll go through them. Necro, Trin, Jackie, welcome in as well. Good to see you guys. How you doing? Table looks very nice. The cloth is very pretty. Thank you. It's just we've been reusing these curtains from the talent show for like months now. It's just like a red curtain, but it looks nice for like everything else, so it works. We say hi to Jackie.
Hey, Jackie.
And Orange and Matt and
Hi,
Trin.
Orange. Why is Orange scared?
I don't know.
Does Ring Mom know how to do a backflip? I used to backflip when I was in my teens.
Okay,
I was a gymnast,
young
actually.
flipper. All right.
Yes.
Okay, no, don't answer their questions now. They're gonna give them the wrong idea.
Okay.
I like the set deck. Good job, man. Thanks. I spent a little bit longer than I wanted to on it, but I think it looks pretty good. Looks like a scene from a movie, and I'm here for it. It's just Matt's camera. It's crazy.
It's hot under these lights.
it's really hot. There's an unbelievable amount of light on us right now. And the camera's there if you wanted to look at it, like.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever, if you want to like look at it and talk to people or whatever.
Okay.
Alexi, good to see you. Hope you've been well. Good to see you again. Ernesto does not deserve to be there, just saying. So, another stipulation to the questions here. Ernesto will be reading them out loud, so that's why he's here. He's floating above the table magically.
So what does that say? Your son. All right. So thanks for all the compliments. That's really, really sweet of you guys. What does that say? Your son is certainly.
Oh, it says special.
Special?
Special.
Oh,
Special.
Oh, special. Okay.
I'm your special snowflake, you know?
Yes.
But you always used to call me.
Yes.
Circus Meat, King Gizzard, welcome in. How you doing?
Hostage.
No, don't blink twice. I'm not holding you here.
Okay.
You wanted to be here.
Yes, absolutely.
You want to be here all night.
You know I'd do anything for you, right?
Yeah.
Special needs maybe. Ooh. All right, so just know that I'm a mama bear. So anybody coming after my kids, I come right back at you. So be careful.
Yeah, she's gonna come after you, April Maple. You better watch out. Do you like hugs?
Oh, they're calling you Daniel too. I do like hugs. Yes.
That's my name. That's why they call me that.
Okay.
Nick too, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing? Very nice accent. The New York accent.
Yeah.
Which I didn't.
I'm a Brooklyn girl.
Brooklyn girl.
Inside and out. You can't take you could take the girl out of Brooklyn, but you can't take the Brooklyn out of the girl.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I didn't get the accent.
You have some kind of accent.
What does that
dude.
mean? Some kind of accent, dude?
Yeah, it's a New York accent, I think.
Yeah, no, I do say like orange and Oreo or Oreo weird. Yeah, I don't know. Pink, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing?
Have I met Mario and Luigi yet?
I think he just wanted to hear you say Mario.
It's Mario.
Yeah, no, I don't
Not
go
Mario.
that far. I just say Mario.
Okay.
Cameron, Gravebox, good to see you guys. Welcome in. How you doing? What's up?
Yes, I am. My parents were born in Sicily. So yes, we're Italian.
A New York accent, but you live like 4 states below it and you're Italian. Listen, man. I was also born in New York, okay? I should have some form of accent, but I guess I didn't because I moved down here when I was like 2. Has a person named Blair ever attempted to contact you? No, that has never happened and it never will happen. Kurger being Bamherger, welcome in, how you doing, what's up? Alright, I think this is enough welcoming in and stuff.
Okay.
So, my lovely mother here, has brought a photo book from when I was a baby, which we can walk through a little bit here. Let me get the camera set up. Hold on. Oh, jeez. Got some pictures. It's like a little show and tell or something like that, you know? Little show and tell action. Alright. Shoot. This camera will not cooperate. There we go.
Okay. All right, so these are the hospital pictures the day he was born. So as you can see, he was a little chubster. He was 8 pounds, 10 ounces, I think 20 and a half inches. Yeah, he was a big baby, big boy.
Yeah, I am. I'm chubster.
So I think, do they know you have a brother?
Yeah.
So him and his brother are 4 years apart. So these are just pictures at the hospital. And then after he came home, and I think here you're probably a few months old. And then this actually was on Father's Day. That first year you were born.
Is that here or no?
No, that's in New York.
Okay.
And that was your christening. These are more christening pictures. So this album was actually made by his godmother. And those are his godparents. It's really his uncle also.
I didn't realize we'd just be doxing everyone here.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. They're just people.
Yeah.
Or something like that. This is all still in New York?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I don't.
this
I
is
don't
your
remember,
first year. This is your first year of birth.
I don't remember any of this.
This is right after a bath. See those chubby cheeks?
Yeah. Hello, Crazy First Welcome. How you doing? Bring Dad stream? Probably never. I don't. He was not wanting to be on stream earlier when I tried to get him to.
So this is
maybe.
your first Halloween. You were a pumpkin alongside your cousin.
Yep, I think I've seen these before.
Yeah. And there's a picture with Nonno and Nonna. That's my parents, his grandparents, his Italian grandparents. And then first Thanksgiving. Big eyes. Still has those big eyes, big brown eyes.
Yeah, let me try and get the camera angle a little better. Hold on. Oh, hold on. The camera situation.
You want me to
crazy.
put it down? I could put it down like this.
No, leave it like that. Leave it
Okay.
like that. Let me just Okay. Yeah, this will work. This will work.
Okay. So this is for his Christmas, and then this is his French grandma, Mimi. She's gonna be 92 years old.
She's getting old. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Long life.
And these are just some pictures of him getting ready for bed, going to sleep.
Classic stuff they used to saying of me.
This was your first Valentine's Day.
Wow. Did I have a Valentine when I was 2 or I guess 1? I don't know how that works.
Daniela, your godmother, came over.
That's awesome.
She took these pictures.
That's
These
awesome.
are all her pictures, actually. She made this book for you. Yeah.
Grandma is still alive. Yes, we had Mother's Day dinner with her earlier.
Yeah. As well as my parents. They're still alive as well. And my dad's 91. He's going to be 91, and my mom's going to be 90.
Hey, good news for
Yeah.
you guys. That means, you know, I'm gonna live a long life. Lots more streams to come here. Why are we looking at a gallery of ringtail chatters?
Oh,
No, this is me. This isn't my chat. I know.
Yeah, this is his first birthday.
Classic right here. First birthday. Wait, I'm so bad with the camera. Wow.
Our little prince with the crown. Yeah, so that's that.
Thanks for bringing that to show.
You're
I
welcome.
think they're gonna harass me with these pictures for the rest of time, but you know that's what they want. That's what they love to see.
Okay.
All right, we'll get this out of the way here. Get into what you guys came for. Some of the questions.
You had a big forehead when he was a baby. That's so crazy.
I still do. Still do. All right.
Is that a White Castle? Was there a White Castle in a picture?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
Jelly, J Burger, good to see you guys as well. Welcome in. How you doing? What's up? Did your mom know that you were gonna have a striking resemblance to Sid the Sloth? Do you think I look like?
No, I do not.
You don't think so?
In what aspect?
My eyes are really far apart. Don't make that face.
Does Sid have eyes?
Yes. Do I need to pull up a picture of him?
Isn't that Sid the Sloth?
No, this is Ernesto.
Oh, that's
Sid the Sloth is from Ice Age.
Oh.
You know the guy that.
Oh, you
with the-
kind of do look a little bit like him. He's cute though.
All right. Okay. Let me pull the hat out. All right. Let's get so if we have extra time at the end, we'll be reading questions from chat, but we do have a bunch of questions from the Discord here in the hat. I just got numbers. Pull whatever number, hit it, and then Ernesto will read the question out, and then she can answer. We can talk about it.
He's gonna read the question.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll hear him. He'll read it
Okay,
out.
okay.
Insane how she just sat and analyzed you. That's so crazy.
I'm
Alright.
a very analytical person, I've been told.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we can go back and forth on questions here. I'll grab the first one. All right. First one is question number 7. So we'll take a second here, but he'll read it out.
What is your favorite color?
Fuchsia pink.
Fuchsia pink.
Fuchsia.
Got like a really specific color.
Yes.
Okay. I respect that.
Mhm.
I don't. I absolutely do not.
Have a favorite color?
I probably blue, but like I don't have like a specific tone or anything, you know, like a set hue or shade. I don't know how to say that. Fuchsia?
Fuchsia.
Fuchsia. Okay. Quib, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing? Ernesto's back. We're not taking questions or anything today. I have like all the redeems and stuff off, or I guess they should be off. I'm actually gonna just.
Pink. Yeah, pink. Of course it's pink.
I'm gonna turn all that off really quick before you guys try and do any more of it, because it should be off. I just forgot to. Redemption store. All right, there we go. And then Ernesto. Okay. We should be good now. Jackie can't end stream or anything crazy. He totally could have though up until now, which is terrifying. All right. Question number 2. I gotta like not look at it. All right. Number 5.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
At first, a ballerina.
That's why you were doing backflips when you were a teenager?
I went to dancing school for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wanted to be a lawyer.
Respectable. Respectable. And then you ended up as a...
Then I wanted to be in fashion, and I went to FIT. Worked in a showroom, didn't like it, and then I went and worked in the financial services industry and worked there for 37 years.
Wow. Is that all like the same job?
No, same company for 37
Same
years.
company. 37 years.
Yeah.
God dang.
Yes.
Holy crap. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm gonna hand the hat.
What did you
want
wanna be?
What
You
did
have to
I
answer
want
the
to be?
question?
I have to answer the question. This is
I don't-
about you. It's Mother's
Oh.
Day. This is about you. It's Mother's Day.
Okay.
I can't believe you're not doing the streamer voice. I'm doing it right now, Jackie, okay? I, like, snapped out of it for a single second there.
Oh, so they know you have a streamer voice.
Yeah. Well, some of them I talk to off stream.
Okay.
So, it's like, really obvious. The way I talk on stream is super different.
Yeah.
Will, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing? What's up, man? I can answer the questions, too. I mean, I never really knew what I wanted to be. I think when I was, like, 4 or 5, I wanted to be an artist for some reason. Until I realized I sucked at art. So then I gave up on that. And then, you know, I played video games, got into computers. I was like, I'll just do computer science because I guess I hate that the least. Obviously, my dream is to do streaming, YouTube, whatever, stuff like that. But I think in the realm of, like, the real world, computer science is probably just what I want to do. And that's why I'm doing it. Is that a satisfactory answer?
Yes.
All right. Pull
19.
a number. 19. All right. I remember some of these, but not all of them.
All right. From your expression, this was a tough one or a tricky one?
I don't know.
Oh.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how surprised are you that ringtail turned out normal?
How surprised?
Mm-hmm.
10 being like really surprised.
10 being like you thought I was gonna be like a freak or something, and then 1 being like, oh no, like I knew he'd turn out okay.
And then maybe like a 2 or a 3. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I never thought you would wake up for your classes in college on your own.
Yeah.
Because growing up, I would have to like carry him down the stairs in the morning so he could have his breakfast and go to school. I'd put him
That
on my
didn't
back
happen.
when he got really big.
This is entirely
like,
made up.
on my back like a monkey and carry you down. Yes, you would not get out of bed. Even in senior year, he would not wake up. I'd call him a million times, run up the stairs a million times. So I was afraid in college that you would miss your classes.
Yeah, no, I'm able to lock in when it's important.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. He was taking advantage. That's the thing. He knew he could get
I think
over.
like the day you were like, all right, I'm gonna stop waking you up. I like set an alarm when I was just able to get up. But
yeah.
it's just having that like, you know, thing I can fall back on. You know, I'm just gonna stay in bed until someone makes me, because you care. So, which is nice. Appreciate you caring about me, getting me to where I am today.
But
know.
it was very frustrating those years. It took advantage of me.
Yeah. All right. Next question. All right. Number 3. Man, this guy takes his time, huh?
Can you tell the story of how ringtail was born?
So, I knew I was going to have a C-section because his brother was a C-section. So we actually, went to the hospital, and we had to wait for the anesthesiologist, and everything, went as planned. He was born, I think, at 8:14 in the morning. So, no labor pains or anything. I was lucky in that aspect, so. And that's why his face was nice and round when he was
nice
born.
and round.
Well,
you and Grandpa love to use the terminology round face.
No, because babies that are born the natural way usually have a cone head.
A cone head?
Yes.
What is...
A lot of them do come out that way, but my babies were beautiful because they were C-sections.
Thank God. Yeah, I was such a chubster. They had to cut you open to take me out, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I can answer this one too. I have no idea. I don't remember. I remember you telling me when I was younger that like, when I was like, where do babies come from or whatever, you said you like pooped me out or something, and so I had it in my head that
I did not say pooped you out.
You said some
you
form of that.
must have got that from school or something.
Because I had it in my head that you like ate me, like on a bowl of pasta, and then for me to have come out of you. Because when you're a child, that's how things work, right? You eat and then you poop. And so in my head, I was like, you ate me and then I came out.
Yeah,
and that made sense when I was like 5.
You didn't get that from me.
Okay.
Maybe you got that like in preschool.
Maybe.
Because I think they teach kids, they put two seeds together and you eat. I think that was a preschool thing.
2 seeds?
Yeah, a seed from the mother and a seed from the father.
Okay. I don't know. Cutie, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing? What's up? Yes, I am the youngest child. I have 1 older brother, just for more context.
And if he was born first, I don't know if I would have had any others because he was a little difficult as a child. He was,
Yeah, I remember you saying you had me after my brother so that he could have a friend.
That's right. I didn't want him to be an only child.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is, so they're 4 years apart, and Alex was very shy, and timid, and we'd go to the playground, and Nick's probably like 3 years old. Some kid would pull a toy away from his older brother, and Alex would come running over, Mommy, that kid took my toy. And here comes Nick, the 2-year-old. He'd run over there and say, hey. And he'd grab the toy back. Say, that's my brother's. And he'd go give it to his brother.
Yeah, I've always been a little bit violent, I think.
Yeah,
Crazy,
but you stood up for him, which was, we liked that, actually.
I stand up for people. What can I say? I'm like a hero, you know? Crazy that today is the day ringtail learned mothers don't eat pasta to birth children. This is the day I found out. I've had no idea up until now. I went to a Tula festival today. I hope that was cool.
Oh, that sounds
nice. That was good. Congratulations on having a good mom. Thank you. All right, pull another question out here.
4.
4? Just okay. We're going in order here. 3 and then 4.
How do you feel about ringtail streaming every day?
Yeah, I don't really like it. Because I feel like it takes up a lot of his time. Yeah, I would prefer he do it like maybe 3-4 times a week.
Yeah, no, it definitely does.
Like we ask him to come out to dinner with us, and he rarely comes. He came today because it was Mother's Day. Thank you, Nick. But yeah, no, we'd like to spend more time with him, but this takes up a lot of his time.
Is this like an intervention or something right now?
Yes.
It kind of feels like it. Yeah, no. I mean, there's the 4 hours that you guys see every day, but I spend a lot of time
getting ready.
I mean, half of today was just spent setting all of this up, going past when I was supposed to go live. That's why we're late. But Cool Cat Damned, it's good to see you guys. Welcome in. How you doing? What's up? Monthly streams only would be crazy. Go have dinner with your family. I know. Yeah, I can do what Thrambo says in sales stream, but I just don't.
And he sleeps a lot too.
No,
because you're up late.
I'm grinding all day,
yeah.
non-stop. I don't sleep, not at all. Even I end stream for dinner. Well, you go live before dinner. Like I go live at 8, so it's kind of a matter of like if I go to dinner, then I'll miss stream time. You know. Yes, I'm a grinder. All right, we'll do another one here. All right.
Why are you laughing? You know the questions?
Never mind.
No, pick that one. 10. Let's go.
No.
Ernesto, number 10. I'm not afraid. Are you afraid?
Maybe a little bit.
What I might say? Yeah, I could read that fine. I thought it was up in the left-hand corner, you said. The words would be.
Wait, did I hit the button?
No.
Oh, shoot.
Are you aware that Ringtail has had a sex dream about you?
No.
Okay, this is a normal thing. It's called the Oedipus complex, okay? I swear it's a normal thing.
I've heard of the Oedipus complex.
You've
I think I
heard of
learned
it.
about in 7th grade.
Ernesto,
The Oedipus
give the
complex,
definition.
a concept in psychoanalysis, suggests that children develop an unconscious attraction to the parent of the opposite sex and feel rivalry towards the parent of the same sex.
See, it's normal.
Well,
it's
all
normal.
little boys, when they're little, want to marry their moms, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, next question.
Yeah, it was like in 8th grade, so yeah, it's pretty normal.
Okay, let's...
Freud, who coined the term, believed this dynamic is a universal experience during the phallic stage of psychosexual development, roughly ages 3 to 6.
No. It goes past 6. Okay, don't listen to him. It goes way past 6. I don't know what he's talking about. Okay, just next question. Just pull another number. Pull another number.
25.
Okay, 25. Perfect.
I think I'd be upset if you didn't want to marry me as your mom when you were little.
Okay.
Like if you were a little boy and
Do you watch Ringtail's stream?
The question was, do you watch my stream?
Every once in a while, I'll just come on for a few minutes because I hear him yelling and screaming, and sometimes it gives me a heart attack, and I'm afraid like either he got hurt or something bad happened. So I'll just quickly go on to see what's going on, and then I'll drop off.
But I'm always fine, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
It's not as bad anymore, right? Now that I'm down here. You don't hear like that much.
Yeah, maybe since you put the soundproof walls, it's better.
Yeah, we've been working on the soundproofing. We still got to put some more panels up, but it's a work in progress. Go, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing, man? What's up? Okay, same to you. Hello. Don't lie. You were 20, man. Be honest. It was 8th grade. Okay, it was 8th grade, and we're not gonna talk about it. Okay. And I think it makes you happy that I had a dream about that.
No, well, not that, but forget it. We talk about marrying your mom. Little boys want to marry their mom.
That's yeah. He said the wrong word.
Yes.
It was a dream about marrying.
Okay.
It was a marrying dream. Okay. Next question. All right. Question 30. I didn't bring it back up, okay? It just came back up naturally because of chat, okay?
How much do you like the cleaning lady? Do you think she's a Chinese spy?
I love the cleaning lady. No, I do not.
Any more thoughts on that? No?
I love her. She's beautiful. She's sweet. She's kind.
Wouldn't be, collecting information to send back to China?
What information? From us?
I don't know what China's doing. Who knows what's going on over there?
No, she's not a spy.
I'm sure she'll be glad to hear that. She said, "Aw." You gonna talk about how you put a chair through a wall? I do want to talk about that, because whenever that clip happened, if you haven't seen it, when we had the fake wall, and I put a chair through it, you genuinely came down, right? Because you were concerned.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just a genuine reaction. She came down and thought I put a chair through it.
Yes.
Would you trade Ringtail for the cleaning lady?
Who asked that question? It's not even up there.
I'm just reading.
Oh.
Still thinking about it?
No, I love my boys. I mean, I love the cleaning lady, but I love my boys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a mom
thanks.
boy. I'm a mom.
Thanks. I love you too. Welcome into Russ. I think there was someone else I missed. I'm sorry.
Does the cleaning lady balance ring out? Yeah, she's working on it though. She needs to be a little more balanced.
just a little bit. Your boy loves you just a little bit too much. No, don't say that.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't hug and kiss me like my other son does.
Yeah, that's why
he's not that affectionate.
I think the dream was some sort of fluke.
Yeah.
It was some sort of weird. I mean, have you ever had a dream that reflects how you accurately feel in real life?
How you accurately feel?
What do you dream about?
I don't know. I don't remember.
You don't remember your
dreams.
You're lucky. Yeah, you ever thought about having a daughter? Because you did have 2 sons.
Yes. I would have loved to have a daughter, and Dad said if I wanted a daughter, we would adopt, because he felt if we kept having kids on our own, we would just keep having boys.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said no, I'm good. I'm happy.
There's something I wanted to read. I forgot. Her daughter is the cleaning lady. True, that's how it works. Daughter-in-law or whatever.
And I actually have another daughter-in-law to be too. Right? Your brother's engaged. Yeah.
And they want me to hug you right now.
Okay. Oh, and we have the puppies, right?
I'm really
and the
sweaty.
dogs.
We're both really sweaty because it's so hot.
Yes, it's very hot here.
It is so awful. It gets hot enough when there's only 2 lights, and there's 15 on us right now. Yeah, and there's the dogs, the puppies. Holy freaking crap.
Those are my girls. My girlies. Well, now we have a boy puppy, but we have Caliper, who's a girl, and we have Layla. And we used to have Lexi. Those are my girls.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ring Mom is a stream regular. Maybe if she has fun, she'll come on stream more. Get her next year at the very least.
The hug seemed scripted. No, it wasn't scripted.
Scripted hug? Listen.
He didn't dive over the table. Yeah, because he's not affectionate.
And this table would collapse. And I already dropped this thing one time earlier.
This is Mimi's table.
Yeah. Yep. Getting good use out of the furniture we didn't get rid of.
Yeah.
All right. I don't remember who pulled the last question. You pull the next one. Oh, okay. 10 should have been taken out. Okay, we're not doing 10 again.
Yeah, why was that?
We're not doing question 10 again. How did that end up in there twice?
80. No, 28.
Yes, 28.
Not
28.
82.
Not 8. There's not 82 questions.
Okay.
God, no. Be here for a while. Oh, man.
What's your opinion on my dog Lola?
You have a whose dog? That's Ernesto's dog?
No, that's someone from the stream. That's their dog.
Oh, is that a real dog?
Mm-hmm.
Cute, I guess. He just has a big snout.
Yeah, it's a bit of a funny picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like a horse with that. Right?
Yeah. What kind of dog is it, Ziggy? I'm not entirely sure.
And I love the name Lola. I like L names.
Can you boop the snoot?
Boop? What does that mean?
I guess we can't.
No. It's
Okay.
behind the picture.
Yeah,
Like.
I don't know why I
it,
thought
like,
that would work.
Makes a sound when you touch it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beep.
Beep. All right. You should have sent my dog
It's a
in.
fake
No,
dog?
I only grabbed one of the.
Oh, a
of these.
Pointer Lab mix.
Pointer lab mix. Hell yeah. We
Okay.
think Tamlin's part like lab or something.
Yep.
Chocolate labs. That's awesome. Yeah, no, I don't have the 3D tech on right now. That would work. You think Ring Mom would hate your dog? But
Why?
Surely not.
I
How
like
do you feel
dogs.
about pugs? You like pugs?
Yes, my aunt used to have a pug.
Yeah, she would like it.
Yes.
She would like it.
Yes.
Nub, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing? What's up? You've probably been here. I'm sorry I missed your name. All right, next question. That was a pretty quick, painless one. 13. Oh, you don't like that number, do you?
No, Italians 13s is good luck.
Oh, that's the good one. That's good
good.
for us.
Okay,
But
yes.
for everyone, no, okay, yeah. It's always backwards for me.
I know.
Because like universally 13's
Friday
like
the 13th
Yeah,
is
Friday
good.
the 13th. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah,
but
we
they're,
have
like,
gold charms with the number 13 on it.
Yeah, it's different. That means this is a good question.
Yes.
Probably, right?
Do it clap?
What does that mean, did it clap?
We can move on. We can we can go to the next one. We can go to the next one.
Did what clap?
Your hands.
You want me to clap?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Pull.
Is this something I have to look up on the internet to find out what it meant?
Uh.
Like it's
No, don't look that up.
Okay.
Don't look that up.
7.
don't look that up. Don't look that up.
Do not look it up. It's word.
What is your favorite color?
Oh, we did that one
We
earlier.
did
I
that.
forgot. Sorry, I forgot to take that out of the hat. Okay,
I
sorry.
don't remember that being 7 though.
Yeah, no, it was.
It was?
Yeah. It's 10 again.
It's 6.
6. Okay, that's my favorite number.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just like the number 6.
Would you still love Ringtail if he was gay?
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Yes.
You know, I know not every parent is that gracious and loving, so it means a lot. You know, even if I'm not.
Yes.
Are you gay?
No.
I wouldn't love you if you were gay.
You wouldn't? Yes, you would.
Okay.
Do you
Okay. That's good because he has something to tell you. No, we're not doing that. Lights dim, ceiling light brightens. No, we wanted to do that as a bit for the charity stream. I don't know if we told you, but we wanted to have one of the things be like we get Dad to come down, and as a joke we do like I come out to him as gay or something. It would have been like a similar setup to this, but we didn't have the time to figure it out. Spidey, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing? Yup, big mom reveal today. Big mom reveal. You know, and if you guys are good to her, maybe she'll come back again.
Yeah.
Who knows? We've had mostly acceptable questions so far. There's been some off-putting ones for sure. All right, 32. Did we do that one? I'm crazy. Did we do that one? I'm crazy. I'm crazy.
No, I don't think so.
We gotta stop forgetting to take the paper out.
What's a funny memory that you have with your son?
Sorry, he kind of freaks out sometimes. He gets a little
funny
bit
memory?
silly. Yeah, it was a funny memory you have. I'm funny. There's got to be something you can remember, right? I've got plenty of funny memories with you.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you refresh my memory?
There's one that comes to mind. You were talking about. So the word inflation, it's like an internet term. It's like a weird internet term, where like people will like draw things like really fat.
Okay.
And we were at like Walmart in like the parking lot one time, and you were talking about like, oh, gas prices, Joe Biden inflation, and I just like heard Joe Biden inflation, and I was like, Mom, no, you can't say that. And I thought that was really funny.
Yeah, but you okay?
So you have anything?
I can't really think of anything.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay. That's okay. We can. I mean, we've got so long to make more fun memories together. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, funny. It wasn't fun.
Funny.
It's funny.
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 Funny. I feel like some of these questions I should have given to you like
Yeah, like
earlier,
that
so
I
you could have like thought about.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
You know. That's a really good point.
Yeah, I remember like us going to a birthday party and you were little and you couldn't swim. I think you were like 3.
Is this about me drowning? Is that the
Yeah.
funny story?
He
You
had a
almost
li-
drowned?
So
What's funny about that?
So he had a life jacket on, and he went in the pool, and he went under with the life jacket.
How is
What's
that
funny is I jumped in with my clothes on.
Okay.
That was funny.
Because you wanted to save.
There was all these parents and with their little kids. It was Alex's friend's party.
Mm-hmm.
So Alex was 5. So actually, you were only like 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you just went in with the life jacket. Yeah.
Nothing funnier
So
than
the
a
funny-
1-year-old jumping into the pool.
Yeah, with the life jacket and still drowning. And his mother jumping in with her clothes on to get him.
Yeah. Thanks for saving me.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be here today if you didn't.
That's right.
Dutch, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing, man? What's up? No, TTS doesn't work. None of the redeems should work right now. I think I have them all turned off. I know Ernesto's right here, but he's just a little rock that sunk to the bottom.
He did, because he was a chubster.
Stop calling me a chubster.
Okay.
Literally earlier.
But you need to put on weight now because you're too skinny.
Make up your mind. Which is it? Am I chubby or am I skinny?
No, you're too skinny now.
I'm too skinny now.
Yeah.
I'm not a chubster. Not even at all.
Not at all.
All right.
No.
Just that drown with the life jacket type of person, I guess, man.
No, I think because the life jacket was for your brother,
Mhm.
and you were a baby, and I put it on you, so it wasn't good for you.
So it just like.
So it was my
slipped
fault.
off.
Like it just didn't do anything. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
How many seconds did you stop and think before jumping in to save me?
It was automatic. I just jumped in.
Okay,
Yeah.
just
Shoes and all,
flight
like-
or fight
yeah,
type thing.
yeah.
You didn't run from the water.
No.
You're not scared of water. Hell yeah. I think that was my pull. Yeah, Cameron, we can talk after stream if I have time. Can you pull from the hat?
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
11.
11. Do you remember buying me this hat?
Yes, we were in Mexico.
Yup. And it's been in my closet until this day when I'm finally using it. I probably used to wear it around.
When you were little, I
Yeah.
had pictures of you wearing it.
Yeah. Keith, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing? Right back at you, man. Happy Mother's Day. All right, number 11.
Do you know that you have a ton of fans in the stream?
I do now.
Yeah, there you go. Seeing it firsthand.
Yeah.
All the Ring Mom fans in the flesh. Have you been drinking water?
Yes,
Staying
I-
hydrated?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm taking water like every 30 seconds. It's important. You got to stay hydrated in this hot room. This clip your shocked face when Ernesto asked. I can't wait to watch stuff back from after this. Oh my god. How do you feel about cats?
I'm not really a fan. So we had cats, and I just don't want to talk about it.
That's fair.
Yeah, because they started to destroy the house. So somebody told us we should get them declawed, and we did it to one, and it was so cruel and horrible. So we didn't do it to the other. Plus, I don't I don't like cats climbing on everything after they go in the litter box. It just skeeves me out. Like if they're climbing on my kitchen counter after they've been on the litter box. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'd pet a cat, you know, they're cute, but not for me to have as a pet.
You like cats, but you wouldn't want to own one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big commitment. Not everyone's ready for something like that, you
Yeah.
know. You glad we got a puppy?
Yes.
Puppies would never destroy the house, right? They wouldn't do anything of the sort, of the manner.
So I'm actually mellowing out in my older age. Like things getting destroyed don't bother me as much as they used to. I don't know if you notice also, like I used to like freak out and always want things clean, and now I'm like taking my time.
I don't think Nana ever got that.
No,
she still
she never
freaks out
did.
about cleaning everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Me and my 3 cats, I love my babies. Hell yeah. We'll get a cat one day whenever we move out and we're not living under the iron fist of Ring Mom.
Well, no, the problem is also the dogs, right? Because Lexi, the German Shepherd, did not like the cats. So then we had to put the cats, they had 2 rooms in the house to themselves in isolation, right? And then they weren't socialized and they didn't like us anymore, right? So it was hard to play with them. The German Shepherd was scratching the door to get to them. It was not a good situation.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. I used to talk about it a lot. There was also the fact that, like, I mean, we got the cats when I was, what, like 4, 5, 6? And so I would just, like, chase them around because I was like, oh, I'm like a hunter. And so I would just chase them around and trap them and stuff. And I'm sure that didn't really help the relations either. That's why I always say, like, I want to have, like, a meaningful relationship with a cat before I can judge, like, whenever people ask me, like, cats versus dogs, which would I prefer, you know? Because we've owned Lexi in my older age, and, you know, we've had plenty of dogs, right? So I've seen what that's like when it's properly done, you know? But cats, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sounds like it was a dog who was a problem. I think they were just... the cats weren't properly socialized. Maybe the dog a bit as well.
Yeah.
I think maybe if we left them... The cats weren't they in the cat room before? Or no?
Maybe.
Yeah, I feel like maybe if they were allowed to roam the house all the time, and whenever we first got the dog, then, like, you know, they would have been able to interact more. Maybe it would have been a bit better, but I don't know.
Yeah.
How's your day? How was your Mother's Day?
It was nice. Yeah.
It was good? You do anything outside of dinner?
I made blueberry pancakes, and I offered some to you, and you said no. Thank you. Boom. Okay.
I was asleep.
Yeah, I know.
That's
what I said to your father. He didn't want to get out of bed.
Yeah, I just woke up to call to ask when dinner was, so I can wake up for it.
See, he sleeps all the time because he was up late.
Yeah. All right. I think I pulled the last one.
29.
29. That's how old you are.
Yep.
Yep.
Where in the world would you like to travel or visit?
Ernesto, stop. It's okay, man. It's okay. Just calm down. Oh, jeez. Yeah, he's been losing it.
So, like, there's a lot of places I want to travel. Like, next or just...
Yeah, you have, like, a dream place you want to travel that you haven't been, something like that.
A dream place? Maybe Australia?
You're not scared of, like, the 10-foot long, like, spiders and, like, centipedes?
I'm not going to go out in the jungle.
But they get inside, too.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. It's crazy over there.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Okay. Thanks for the encouragement.
I know, you were talking about planning an Australia trip at one point, weren't you?
I don't think, not yet.
Oh. Okay. We got that one day. You think you could fight a kangaroo?
No. They're pretty tall.
Yeah, they're pretty serious. I don't know if you've ever seen.
I don't know
videos.
if they know. I'm only 5'1". So
no,
I'm pretty short.
You're 4'8".
Oh, am I?
Yeah, I'm 6'2".
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't lie about how tall you are.
Okay.
Because they can tell when you stand up and I stand up.
Yeah.
If you're 5'1", then you know it's gonna make me look shorter.
Uh-huh.
So don't lie about that.
Okay.
That's just a weird thing to lie about. All right. I will pull one here. 26. Getting the big numbers right now. We've got a lot left here. I don't know if we'll have time to get through all of them.
What would you do if you were a China brain?
Okay, this one. Okay,
What does
so
that
this
even mean?
this takes some explanation. Have you ever heard of a Boltzmann brain before?
No.
Okay, it's like a theory that the universe itself, or even just your brain, could have like come into formation in space, like all of the required parts. And so, the idea that you're a Boltzmann brain is the idea that like you were just this flash of a brain for a second, a flash of consciousness in like all of space. And so a China brain would be that, but it's like the entirety of China organized like as one like coherent unit. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay, we can move on. We can move on. We can skip that one.
What would you do?
So I guess.
How would you answer that question? What would you do?
In simple terms, like if you were able to control all of China, every single person in China in one coordinated effort, what would you do?
Stop child labor abuse.
Okay. I guess that's what they do over there.
I mean, that's what we hear. I mean, I don't know.
I would make everyone jump at once, so then it like makes the earth shake or something.
Okay.
I think that would be cool, like a really big earthquake. I don't know. Based response ring mom. Ending child labor based. It's really hard. I'd like to see you guys try and explain a Boltzmann brain and then explain China brain, because it's really not easy, okay?
Wait, what does that mean, based? Where is that?
What does based mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just like you agree with it. Like everything Trump says, you'd say that's like based.
Based?
It's based.
How do you spell that?
BASED.
What's up with these terms, based?
I don't know.
What is that dictionary called?
Well, it's just like internet words.
Oh.
It's like internet culture. Like based. Like, have you ever heard like Riz?
No.
Okay. Or maybe like what's like another? What are some other like online words? Inflation.
Based as hell.
Giat. Bussin. Skibidi toilet.
No, I never heard any of it.
Never cap.
Nope.
No cap. Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't expect you to know. Yeah, this
Urban
pissing me off.
Dictionary. That's right. That's what.
Yeah, you could probably find it on Urban Dictionary.
Okay.
There's a lot of funny, silly
Okay.
words on there. What does Charizarding mean? I'm not gonna teach my mom brain rot. Okay. What do you Blumpkin? Okay, I don't even know. I'm getting old at this point, man. Like I don't know what these words are.
What's Sigma?
Sigma? It's like you know what like an alpha is?
Yes.
I don't know. It's something like that. It's
Okay.
I'm not the person to describe this to you. Maybe like an 11-year-old probably would do a way better job than me. Ring doesn't even know how to Charizard. What does that mean? Charizard.
Charizard.
Like the Pokemon? Show Ring Mom a Ring movie sometime? Maybe, dude. Only allowed the first one, gang. Alright. I feel like I'm making you pull all the questions here, but that's probably okay.
20.
Question 20.
What's the most embarrassing thing Ringtail has done that you've never told him about?
That he's done that I've never told him about?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you know?
No, because you've never told me. Like, maybe like when I was younger, so I like wouldn't remember. There's another one that you like probably would have had to think about beforehand.
Yeah.
I will not be reading out the definition of Charizarding. Jesus Christ.
Embarrassing.
That is crazy. Yeah, maybe like I pooped myself or something. Yeah, my
Oh. Was that? Yeah, that was you.
what was?
Okay, so we're driving to school, and we're running late, and the speed limit was 35, and maybe I was going 45. So a policeman pulls me over, and he also said he had to go to the bathroom. Okay, so when the policeman pulled me over, I said, my son has to go to the bathroom, so I'm rushing. And he said, I don't have to go to the bathroom. To the police officer. So that was embarrassing. I'm like, dude,
I guess.
And I didn't make it up. You really told me you had to go to the bathroom, but then you denied it in front of the...
you're crazy. You're
No.
crazy. I'd never say that. You take me as a liar?
You made me look like a liar.
Your son is a liar? Is that what you're saying
You're
right now?
saying your mom was a liar?
Yeah.
I was trying to get out of a ticket?
Yeah.
No.
Dark, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing? What's up? Yeah, I guess that was embarrassing for you though, not like embarrassing for me.
Oh.
I think my brother asked that one. I think his intent was for something embarrassing for me, but
Yeah.
it's
Well,
okay if you can't think of
okay.
anything. Never call your mom a liar. Just did. It's okay. She called me a liar, so I could be lying about it. Think about it. I did the same stuff to my mom when I was young.
Did you know that story?
I'm probably deep in my brain, yeah. I couldn't remember it, like, off the top of my head, though. But yeah, I remember, like, getting pulled over one time when I was younger. I guess we were both younger. That question was asked earlier, Dark. We are just going through a hat. Sometimes I'll pull things from the chat, but that one was actually already asked earlier. Alright. Keep it moving here. Yeah, check the VOD. It's in there. You get my question? I don't
Number 2.
remember Dutch. I grabbed just 32 from the Discord, like 32 random ones just because I have 32 buttons on here. So, number 2. Alright. Just got in here? Yeah, no worries, man. Just don't want to repeat any questions because we got
Can I
limited
ask
time.
them a question?
After this.
Who is your favorite of Ringtail's friends?
Matt.
Matt? Just no thought?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he does do a lot for me.
He does.
And in turn also for you. Like when he
Yeah.
helped like move out of college and stuff.
Yeah. And he was a photographer when we needed one. And he's very respectful. He's a good kid.
Yeah. He's gonna love that
Yeah.
answer. What was I?
Yeah. And I think, like, if you do get married one day, I would think, you know, he'd be like your best man.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably something like that. I hope he's not listening right now. Don't give him any ideas.
Okay.
Don't let him get ahead of himself there.
14.
Oh yeah, what did you want to ask them now?
Oh, so I keep getting the question, how do I feel about you streaming every night?
Yeah.
How would your viewers feel if you don't stream every night?
True. How would you guys feel if I didn't stream every day and I streamed like 3 to 4 times a week? They're gonna act all cute and be like, oh, he needs to take care of himself. He needs to spend more time just because you're here. But every other night, if I'm like not going live, no, ringtail, please, just 5 more minutes. Okay, now some of them are being honest. I'd cry, I'd poop myself. We'd all like die and poop ourselves. Random question: what do you think the average age of people in my stream chat is? You don't really have much to go off
How many
of, but
people are in the stream chat usually?
usually like 27, 28.
I don't know.
I guess you haven't read a lot of it, so it's kind of hard for you
16?
to gauge. 16?
He
That's
said
probably
you have a
pretty
lot of
reasonable.
young
There's a
people.
lot of young people and there's a lot of like old people.
Yeah.
Like you remember like the guy I met in Vegas who's like 40.
Right.
So like
Is
there's
he
some
here every night too?
every few days, yeah.
Okay.
He's been busy because he moved to Vietnam. So
Wow.
and now the time zone's different, so it's harder for him to watch.
Why did you do that?
He just likes it there.
Wow, I hear it's beautiful.
He wants to open like a monk like monastery or something where he like makes really rich people like pay to come like meditate with monks or something. So I don't know. See if it works out for him. Yeah, Trin was also in Vegas. She lives there. There was Wiggly and Bendy as well.
But they were older than you, all of those.
Trin is a year or 2 or 3 younger.
Okay.
And then, yeah, everyone else is older. Yes, Bad does want to scam rich people. You're 20, so yeah, you're like 3 years younger than me. I'm getting old, man. 23? That's crazy. I was changing my audio and I thought she said something about how Ring wants to marry Matt. No.
Does Ring Mom know I shot him in the back of the head like some sort of farm animal?
She's not seen that clip, no. She's not seen that clip.
Who did that?
It was from like a animated thing.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Oh, I need to. You're reading.
So I'd be on the fence if you only did stream. That means this person's not gonna follow you anymore. If you-
No, like on the fence, like in between. Like
Oh.
they would kind of care, but also kind of not care.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not like they're gonna like hurt
Like-
themselves on a fence or something.
Oh, no. I mean, like, would they stop watching if you're it's not and follow someone else?
Yeah, hard to say. Wiggly, Mav, good to see you guys. Welcome in. How you doing? Appreciate it, Mav. Wiggly, what's going on? Wiggly was, Wiggly. She was also in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hi, Wiggly.
Yeah.
Your favorite meal as a child? Pasta with butter, chicken nuggets.
You're Italian, all right.
Yeah.
Pasta. Yeah. And what's your favorite meal now?
Me?
Pasta with a more sophisticated sauce.
My favorite pasta?
Or just no favorite meal. It's favorite meal.
Favorite meal is I like steak.
Steak. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess you got to grow up eventually, you know. I'm sure I will one day too. I still look like a child. So do I. Well, I'll outgrow it eventually. Corned beef and rice. Okay. All right. You ready to keep moving?
Ready. 24.
24. All right. I think we pulled one and then didn't. Did we do 14? We didn't do 14. We pulled it and then we didn't hit it. So I don't want to miss any. I'm pretty sure we didn't. I could be hallucinating.
Do you know who Justine is?
I do not.
You don't know who Justine is?
No. Who's just?
Are you sure?
Yeah. Why is it spelled like that too?
Because he's from the Philippines.
Oh. Okay.
You have texted me before, and I quote, "You need to ban that Justine kid."
Oh, because he uses foul language, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know who he is.
That's fair. I
Is
wouldn't.
he on now?
No, he's not. It's
Oh.
like too early over there.
Yeah. And how old is he?
13.
Yeah. Yeah. He's bad.
Yeah.
I don't. That.
He's not gonna be happy to see that, but that's all right. All right. The next one you did was 24. They're saying based.
What does that mean again?
That's good.
Oh, okay.
What was the worst part about raising Ringtail?
The worst part was getting him up in the mornings.
Yeah, you were talking about that
Yeah.
earlier.
And also then getting him to come out with us as a family. He wouldn't want to come. And then we get into a big fight. Yeah.
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 There's a few instances of that.
Yeah.
David, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing, man? What's up? I see that smile. No, of course he can't be 11, Trent. Then he wouldn't be allowed on Twitch. What do you mean? Well, he might be watching right now. He got banned last night.
See, so he does this. Bad
Yeah,
stuff
he
all the
sent
time.
someone's phone number, so he got banned for doxing. He could be watching right now, though. You know, you've met Ringtail's mom. Yeah, get in line,
Whose
buddy.
mom is in the Philippines?
So is everyone else. In the Philippines, they're like, I think 12 hours ahead. It's like 8, 9 a.m. there.
Shouldn't he be in school?
No, it's summertime there.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a big transition phase for him right now. Spark, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing? What's up? Yeah, he just went through Thule, so yeah. Ring is still not as harsh with the against TOS ages here. Listen. Yeah, so we'll see if we have time for more questions at the end. Are you fine to keep going? I did ask you like an hour in if you were fine to keep going.
Yeah, I'm
it's
good.
been like an hour.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
good.
I guess you didn't really know what to expect going into it, so
No.
yeah. It makes content. So yeah, I have questions in a hat here that we're going through. I know sometimes I keep reading them, but I'm gonna try and get through all of these before we can do we can do other ones. I can tell you, David, my worst subject was just math. There's hands down it was just math.
Your worst subject, really?
Yeah, despite me doing computer science, I've always been the worst at math. Okay.
16, my favorite number.
Yeah, I wonder why that is. I know why. I don't know if you probably don't want to say why.
No.
Yeah.
Do you think Ringtail is a pedophile?
No. I
You
hope
said
not.
you said that before.
I did?
Yeah.
When did I say that?
I think I showed like some picture of Justine on stream, and you.
Oh, I said you better not show that picture because people are gonna think you are.
Yeah. But you don't think I am.
No.
Okay. Good to clear
Right.
clear the air
Okay.
here. Okay. The accusations have been
That was
crazy.
his real picture.
Yeah. I hope not. Hell yeah, she'd turn your ad in, thankfully. Yeah, she'd turn me into the police or something, probably. Would you, though? That's a good question. Like, if I killed someone, what would you do? How would you feel about it?
How would I feel?
Like, if I killed someone and I came to you and I was like, I killed someone.
I would break my heart, but I'd still love you.
But would you turn me into the police?
I don't know. It depends.
It is a crazy thing to ask.
Yeah, that is. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little bit crazy. Ring Mom's sitting exactly how I sit. Hell yeah, dude. Hide the body and defend? I don't know. Would you hide the body and defend me?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's really a question
Depends
of
on the
your
circumstances,
morals.
like what happened and.
What if I? Okay, because I assume like if I killed someone for like no reason.
If it was a hit and run, let's say you and you came home, Mom, I just killed somebody. Yeah, I'm not gonna. You know, we're gonna have to go to the police.
But if it was like more in self-defense, then you'd be like someone tried to hit and run me, and I like reflected the bullet with my arm, and then it like bounced back and hit them and killed them. Then you'd be like, okay, I'll defend you.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Accident or purposeful? Yeah, I think intent definitely matters there. I mean, yeah, some parents had murderers their children would most of the time protect their children. I mean, it's probably hard to not, right? I think parents have a very or like a mother will have like a motherly instinct, right, to protect your child. It's kind of hard to get around.
Yeah.
Well, if we have time at the end, Dark, for extra questions, then you're more than welcome to. Yeah. But we're just trying to pull from the hat right now. Speaking of the hat.
17.
17. I think we're at least like halfway through here. I can count when you're left.
Does that mean we're gonna go another hour? That's a lot.
Nah.
Oh.
What is your favorite drink from Starbucks?
Oh, what is it called? What is it called?
How would I know?
It's a brown sugar. Alright, it has oat milk in it. It's brown sugar and espresso and cinnamon, and they shake it. So I don't know what they use those big long names.
Yeah. Go order the Ring Mom drink at Starbucks, guys. Secret Starbucks menu item. Good drink, 7 out of 10. Was AFK for the answer? No, my mom does not think I'm a pedophile.
No.
It was because I like showed a picture of Justine on stream one time, and she was like, "They're gonna think you're a pedophile." So that's why. Okay. Yeah, we've got 12 left, so we're a bit over halfway.
15.
But we can go a bit faster.
Marco or Justine?
This is another tough one. You don't know who Marco is, do you?
No.
So you now know Justine after I've explained him.
Okay.
Imagine another Justine.
Mhm.
Pick one of the two, Marco or Justine.
Marco.
Okay. All right, we can move on. That's just all we needed to hear. That's just child or child. That's all we needed to hear.
22. Horrible pick. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
there's no
no, there was
context.
no context. So how?
What accomplishment of Ringtail are you most proud of?
His academics record, like he did well in school. He didn't really study a lot either, so
Yeah.
he could have got scholarships, but he didn't work hard. He was lazy.
I like how you said my academics, but then also said not my academics because I could have worked harder.
Yeah, because you did extremely well, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
That's just like a lot of work.
You didn't want to do the work though. You could have gotten full scholarships.
Yeah, you didn't push me hard enough.
Okay.
Is Justine punching air right now?
Yeah.
Justine's banned from Twitch, just like watching, unable to chat. Yeah. Not much to be proud of. That's brutal. Corn, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing? What's up? Don't blame your mom. Well, in the same vein, I will blame you for my good grades because I wouldn't have if you didn't pressure me to. That's like the only reason
Yeah.
why you're like, oh, you gotta go do good in school to get a good job and then like live a good life or whatever, you know. And I don't know if every parent does that to their kids, right? But
Yeah. No, and
you would hope so.
And I mean, I was concerned because you spent a lot of time instead of studying and doing schoolwork at night, playing video games at night. But then he'd get A's. So I would, at the parent-teacher conference, ask the teacher, should I take it away? And they're like, no, he's getting A's. Why would you take it away? I'm like, because he's up all night playing video games.
Yeah. It's just the lifestyle.
Yeah.
You couldn't understand it, you know. Hell no, I didn't do the work either. David based. I don't know if you ever met David. He was in a percussion. He was like a year older than me.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. You just got lucky. RNG ring. Your mom is so sweet. Real.
Oh, thank you.
RNG means like luck. But it's like a video game term for it. Def cheated off your son a couple times. Can confirm. I don't know if we had any classes outside of percussion. And you definitely didn't want to...
We have pictures of percussion we could look back at. From concerts and stuff.
You definitely didn't want to cheat off me in percussion because I never like actually learned how to read music.
Did you go to the football games and do the drum line?
Yeah.
So we might have pictures.
Yeah. There's probably a picture of us like with the bass drums or
Right.
something standing next to each other. Oh, Spanish? I was good at Spanish, yeah. It's just memorization. I never learned how to read music, so I remember we'd have like tests on just like reading notes. And I would like did awful. Like I just guess every single one. It was really bad. Didn't learn music, no. And then whenever we had concerts, I would just like I'd like learn a song note by looking it up and then memorize it. I think memorizing is what I'm really good at. Although I feel like the school system kind of encourages that. So breaks my band kid heart. I'm so sorry, Wiggly. I mean, I think I could read like not notes, but I could read like.
But you go on the piano and you never took piano lessons, and sometimes you.
Yeah, I just look up what the notes are and then I just play it.
Yeah.
I can't like play it like sight read or anything. I could read like the, you know, when notes are like spaced out differently, like there's like a it's like faster or slower. I learned that because I had to for percussion, right? And then I think that was a lot more important in percussion, like snare drum, bass drum, the actual spacing of the notes and not the pitch of them. Because you only needed the pitch for like playing marimba and like stuff like that. Which there was always less marimba players because we only had like one or two instruments that were like that. A few. Sounds like it would have been easier to just learn how to read. Yeah, but like, you know. Yeah, I'm just lazy. Sight reading the piano.
Do I like pink hair? I mean, I think if I had a little girl and she wanted to dye her hair pink, I would let her.
Would you ever dye your hair pink?
Not at this age.
Would you ever dye your hair blue?
Not at this age.
When you were younger?
No, because I wasn't. Because if you did, because that was like you were a punk rocker back then. If you did that.
True.
So, but,
yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, but if I had a daughter and she wanted to, I'd probably let her.
Okay. I can bring the mic back over after Matt. All right. You want to pull one and you can read some chat if you want while it's loading.
5. Never let age stop you from pink hair. Would you let Nick dye his hair? I mean, he's grown up. He could do whatever he wants at this point. For us.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
We did that
did
question.
that one already.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one went through earlier. Forgot to take it
27.
out. I think I thought about it one time, whenever Thomas did. But
Did
yeah,
you
no, I
green or
didn't.
something? Did he?
He did a few different colors.
How did you come up with Ringtail's name? How do you find the perfect name?
How did I come up with Ringtail's name? I just like the name Nicholas. I like Nicole. But obviously I had a boy instead of a girl. But I like Nicholas because his brothers. I thought we're not supposed to talk about your name.
Yeah, that's a. It does say Ringtail's name, not my name. I guess it would have been kind of weird to be like, yeah, the name Ringtail.
Oh,
You know, I wanted to have a girl. I would have named her Ringtaila, but you know.
Oh, okay. How do you find the perfect name?
Yeah. So in the context of like you're naming your child.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We went through lists of baby names and decided what we liked.
Yeah, I guess it's just like probably just a feeling based thing, you know.
And we didn't have any Nicholases or Nicks in our family, because everybody's named Joe, Joseph after my grandfather, or Frank after my other grandfather. The letter.
Or, oh yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say or Mary, but
Well,
I'm
Maria
not-
from
yeah,
Maria, from my grandmother.
Yeah, Italian names.
Yeah, we name after our grandparents.
Mm-hmm.
But my parents said we didn't have to do that, so we didn't.
Mm-hmm. I ask because I find it scary to think a child is stuck with that name for the rest of their life. So I was wondering if you just felt that was the perfect name, or yeah.
I mean, the perfect name? I don't know.
I don't know.
That's
I
the name
think,
we
like,
wanted.
I think.
So, like, I don't have a story about your name. I have more a story of your brother's name.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I was pregnant with his brother, we went to see the movie Star Trek, and Jean-Luc was the captain of the ship, and I loved that name, and it was French. So the whole 9 months that I was pregnant, my other son was going to be named Jean-Luc. And then when we went to the hospital, because it was another planned C-section, we waiting for the anesthesiologist. My husband turns around to me and says, "We can't name him Jean-Luc." And I'm like, "Well, why not?" Because it's spelled Jean, and people are going to call him Jean. They're not going to say Jean-Luc.
True.
So we're like, okay. So, and if it was, and we didn't know the sex of the baby. And if it was a girl, it was going to be Alessandra, and my husband was going to call her Alex. So I said, let's go through the alphabet before the anesthesiologist arrives. And he was late that morning, but we stopped at A. He said, let's do, I want Alex. I said, all right. But I wanted Nicholas. So his name, should I say it? Is it okay?
Well, don't say his last name.
His Alexander Nicholas. That's his brother's
that's
name.
an entirely made up story because she wouldn't say his actual name.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah.
And but my cousin came to the hospital with the card that said, "Oh, welcome Jean-Luc." I'm like, it's not a name. Yeah.
My dad wanted to name me Mario. That would have been fire, man. That's awesome. Brother ain't your brother. That's yo sis. Yeah, Alex, like girl. That's crazy. Vanity, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing? Florida Panthers or Toronto Maple Leafs. I don't know hockey or whatever that is. But I hope whatever team you want to wins. Not the new YouTube short link. Oh man. Just a feeling thing, and then like I don't know if you should feel like they're stuck with that name forever. I mean, people can change their name. I guess it's more so just about like your childhood, you know. And I feel like if you're not naming your kid like Hitler or like Fart, like they'll be fine. They're not gonna like be made fun of or anything if you choose like a normal-ish name. My mom wanted to name me Sirloin. Yeah, you would have been bullied. Your mom is crazy for that. Mom always knew she wanted to be a mom when she was a teen, waited till 25, and only had me. It's good that she waited, though. I don't want to be a mom when you're younger than that. Even Bobs get made fun of. I mean, you just gotta read, like, the room, you know, of the culture of, like, what names are cool and not. Mm-hmm. Dude, I was so bullied. Well, I don't know what your actual name is either. Is it, like, Chicken? If she didn't go with Sirloin? Alright, I think we're down to, like, the final 10 here, probably. Mom named me from a character show from 90210.
90210.
You know what that is?
Yeah, Beverly Hills.
Oh.
Yeah, Brenda.
Oh.
Is that a girl? Wiggly. Yeah, right. Wiggly.
Yeah. One of those characters.
Who else? My memory.
You don't have to name them out because then you're gonna say her name. But
okay.
yeah. Chicken Jockey, Maya because something meaning light. I mean that's cool, you know, and you can choose a name that has like a meaning. Behind it,
yeah, that's
too.
nice.
Oh yeah, Andrea or Andrea.
Okay.
Let's freaking go, Wiggly. All right, we're down to like the final 10 questions here.
Okay.
We're getting through it. Going pretty good pace.
9.
All right.
Why do we never see Ringtail's dad?
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess he just doesn't want to be on stream. I think it's just as simple as that. I don't really like being on camera, so I'm sure he's probably the same way. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'll ask him.
Surely one day. Father's Day?
Yeah.
We got that. We'll do the dad Q&A. Which will be like all the same questions probably. Yeah, no, I don't know. When is Father's Day?
June something.
June something. You clearly don't like being on camera. I'm fine being on camera on stream, but I can't like record a video of myself. Like it's so awful. I can't do it. I don't know. Stream is just different for some reason. Maybe because I'm used to doing it for like years now, but I don't know. How do you feel about being on camera?
Yeah, I'm not really comfortable.
Yeah.
You know how I am with
can
pictures.
we
You know,
can turn
like
it off.
we have to take a million pictures because I never like how I look.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't.
It's
Father's
June
Day is my
15th.
brother's birthday. June 15th. We could totally do that. You're a natural, ring mom. What did you think about the high school I attended?
Oh, I liked it.
Yeah, I mean, you enrolled me there since kindergarten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they had requirements that were similar to New York, you know, with doing Regents exams
Mhm.
and AP classes. No, the curriculum was really good because the regular, North Carolina curriculum, the requirements were like low standards.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it was a college prep school. So
Yeah, I think it was pretty solid.
yeah.
But I don't know how much of like how well I did in school is based on that or just like how I am. Just like natural intelligence stuff like that. I don't know. But yeah, I think it was a good school in terms of like academics and stuff. Strangers, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing? Happy birthday. Can you say happy birthday, Strangest Things 11?
Happy birthday, Strangest Things 11.
Yeah. Yeah. Is this why Ernesto was gone for so long? No, I just like was too lazy to bring him back in here from the bathroom. It's literally, I'm just lazy. Gonna draw Ring Mom later and send it to you. I would love that. I'll send her when it's done. I'm sure she would love that too. All right, we're like the final like 5 or something here.
Okay.
Getting pretty crazy.
Let's do 21.
What's your favorite memory of Ringtail as a child?
Favorite memory?
You talked about one of your least favorite ones, the speeding poop story.
Yeah.
Yeah, another hard one that's like hard to think of on the spot for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
know?
I loved being his mom. He was, even though he was difficult a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Her eyes are brown. Why is it going by so fast? Slow down. Well, it's okay. We can just get to questions after if we have more time. Or are they brown or are they like what is the other, like hazel or like?
No, mine are dark brown, almost black. Yours are like brown, almost hazel, I think.
Okay. Dark brown.
Yeah.
Ivor, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing, man? No worries. There's always the VOD if you want to watch it back. I'm sure there'll be like a video one day, probably. I said final 5. I think there's 5 more or 6 more right now. Give her time to think while you ask the next question. Well, but then she's gonna be thinking about the next question, Pink. What do you mean? Miss the speeding poop story? Yeah, crazy. It's in the VOD though, you know? Video one day, probably. Are you thinking about it or no?
So my my most favorite memory?
Yeah.
I mean, the day you were born was like, So my wedding day, your brother's birth, the day he was born, and then the day you were born are my favorite.
And then January 6th. Well, I guess January 6th is the day my brother was born.
Exactly. So yeah.
Yeah.
So the day you were born is my favorite memory.
So April 10th and January 6th.
6th.
And then whatever day you were married.
Right.
Those are your 3 favorite days.
Yes.
Okay.
Those were the best days of my life.
Yeah. So you would say January 6th was the best day of your life.
It was. Sorry. It's always going to be the best day, one of the best days of my life. Sorry.
I've mentioned this on stream a lot, but for context, it was like, I don't know if it was the year of January 6th, like the insurrection on the U.S. Capitol, but you like posted on Facebook like, this is the best day of my life or whatever. But it was because it was like, my brother's it was like 21st birthday or something.
Yeah, exactly. So, I said it's always going to be the best day of my life.
Yeah. That's why it's Ringtail's favorite number. No, it's not. It's not. No, no. Don't get the wrong idea.
Yeah, no, he's.
Ring Mama, did you raid the Capitol? Where were you on January 6th? Can I get a pose? I want to draw you. Someone else also wants to draw you. Another artist. I don't know. There's not much room to pose here. I don't. You can draw it like that. Surely you got that. The slant chair position. I don't know what. I can't actually really see from here. All right.
8.
Already sitting like a queen. Come on, yeah, real.
Do you have a favorite son, and why isn't it Ringtail?
They're both my favorite sons. They're just different.
We are really different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we look different, act different, have entirely different interests.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like nothing similar about us.
But they're both good human beings. Right? Yeah, I'm proud of them both.
But if you had to pick one,
Oh, come on.
gun to your head, you have to choose one. No, gun to my head, gun to my brother's head, you have to pick one.
I'd put the gun to my head. I'd go first.
No, but you can't do that.
I would.
No, but you can't.
I would.
She doesn't need to pose to look great. Exactly, man. Okay, but like, there's got to be an answer.
No, I'm not gonna pick either.
Yeah, no, I mean that's totally fair. Classic mom answer. Yeah. They asked why isn't it? Yeah, I think she got the joke there. Gun to your head, do you like ice cream?
I do. Chocolate.
Chocolate. So I keep asking these side questions. I keep telling people to wait, but I keep asking them also. The mint chocolate chip ice cream from Trader Joe's is insane.
It is?
It's crazy.
Do you have some?
No.
Oh.
I had some and then I finished it. And then over the weekend, the cleaning lady and her mom got some and they like finished the entire quart like over the weekend. Standing on business. If there's like an elderly person and a baby and you're in a car and you have to hit one, which would you hit?
Say that again?
You're driving a car on the road, there's an elderly person and a baby, and you have to swerve, but you're going to end up hitting one of them.
I'm gonna hit the elderly person.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think it's, yeah, I mean, there's the argument.
Why, so is the argument I would pick you to live because you're younger? Is that what this question is
No, I think
to?
it's just unrelated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, because, yeah, you'd say the young person has an entire life ahead of them and the old person doesn't.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that's pretty common answer. Beans Wogeman, how you doing? What's up? Wrong answer, you hit the brakes. True. Yeah. Yeah. They lived long enough. Yeah, fair. Okay, so sorry, I'm going to stop reading the side ones, but we'll probably have time after. All right, we'll get through the rest of these.
1.
Did we do that? No, we didn't. I should remember what this one was.
Who would win in a fight, 100 men or 1 gorilla?
That's a good question. You have any thoughts on it?
My guess would be 100 men, but I'm wrong, right?
It is a very hot topic of debate right now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
In what arena? Who's talking about this?
Online.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like a really big deal. Yeah, that's why I was ignoring yours quick, because I knew it was coming up at some point.
Men.
That's 100% correct. I think the gorilla would win, because gorillas are like really strong.
But 100 men.
But they'd have to coordinate, you know?
Yeah.
Because like a gorilla could like rip someone apart, you know? I don't know. I think even if like the humans can like, or the men can like restrain the gorilla somehow, I don't know how they would even hurt it.
And what is the definition of winning? Because there are going to be some casualties.
Kill
a
the gorilla.
A lot of the men are going to die.
Gorilla dies, or all the men die.
Oh no, they're not all. No, 100 men would win. Not all of them.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, we're not talking like Eddie Hall. We're not talking like the strongest man alive. Just like 100 average men. Mm-hmm. There's so many different things you could add to this question. Or if they had weapons. But like 100 average strength unarmed men. I think weapons changes it a lot. Really strong humans change it a lot as well. Men can literally make weapons. Yeah, like you could. Maybe like a prehistoric man could. You could take a stick and like sharpen it, you know, tie it to a stone. But the modern average man probably doesn't have the knowledge to do something like that. Appreciate the kind words, David. I hope you're having other David. I hope you're having a good Mother's Day as well, man. Appreciate the kind words always.
A lot of those men would run.
They probably would. You know, not everyone's gonna like commit and fight it.
Right.
You know, you gotta get yourself inside the head of a man fighting a gorilla.
Yeah.
100 men guaranteed. Anything can die to blunt force trauma. Has a terrible endurance. I have heard gorillas have really bad endurance apparently. So like it would get tired before the men or something. If you're like the bottom of 10% of humans, it'd be easy. Maybe. We actually escaped the food chain by doing that. We did, and now that we're out of the food chain, it's like harder for us to do stuff like that, you know? Yeah, I mean this conversation can go literally all day though, and there's no conclusion to it.
18.
18.
What is the weirdest lie you've told Ringtail to make him behave?
Another question that you probably should have had beforehand to think about, but
Yeah, the weirdest lies. Oh, that's that there was a Santa Claus.
that's it. That's not even weird. That's like such a
Well.
common thing. Also, wait, don't say that. There's kids watching. Santa is real. He's real. He comes every Christmas.
You're gonna tell me at 10:15 at night, how old are these kids, young kids watching? The youngest kid. They should be in bed, sleeping.
That's a good point. I don't think it's that late yet though. There's still a few hanging out
Unless
here.
they're in another country. Like,
Look what you're doing to them.
no, Santa's real.
Out.
Sorry,
They're
sorry.
freaking out right
no,
now.
Sorry. Oh,
He
no.
is real. He is real. You're making them cry right now. I'm not a Santa denier, okay? I'm with you guys here, all right? She was saying it's some sort of lie. He comes every Christmas. He leaves me lots of gifts and stuff. Never coal, not even a single time. Maybe one time there was coal.
Yeah. Maybe a few times.
Maybe a few times. Don't ruin the Christmas magic.
Okay.
No, we would never. You lie, woman. Why? Can't have
No,
anything
so
nice.
so I think it was I would tell you that you're not gonna get presents from Santa. That was the lie.
Right, and yeah, but
Right.
that's
You
not
got
weird.
presents anyway.
You know, that's a normal thing. You know, that's how you make kids behave. You're
Yeah.
like,
So what was the
"Yo."
question? The weirdest lie?
Yeah, that's just like a typical one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember anything like that either. I'm 44 and I just learned he's not real. Look what you're doing to these poor people. Yeah, she was saying I got coal a few times.
But you also got other presents in addition to the coal. The coal was in your stocking.
Yeah, it was just there
Yeah.
in hopes that maybe I would act better.
Yeah.
You know, you got to signal in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah, leprechauns are real. The tooth fairy is real. We still got that, guys.
Yes.
Come on, get real. I mean, what's one holiday lost? You know, no vegetable lies. Yeah, no.
The weirdest lie. Oh no, I can't do that either.
Wait, why?
Because it has to do with the tooth fairy.
You can say it.
No, I can't.
No, you can. It's okay. It's
So, the tooth fairy missed a few times, and the next morning he checked and there'd be no money. So we make up a lie that the tooth fairy was out of town, or because we fell asleep and we and forgot to put
so
something.
you think those are lies made up for the neglect?
Neglect.
How dare you not give me money for my teeth? What the crap?
We used to give you a lot of money. We used to give you
Yeah.
like $20 per tooth.
Yeah.
And other parents would be like, "Dang, I give my kid $1. What's with the $20?"
Yeah. Or,
But sometimes she would fall asleep, the tooth fairy,
Mhm.
and you wouldn't have it the next day.
I remember Meme. She would always she'd talk about the Sandman, who would come and I guess it's an explanation for why your eyes get crusty
Mhm.
whenever you go to sleep or wake up. She'd talk about the Sandman coming.
So you think that's a weird lie?
I don't think it accomplished anything. I just remembered that for some reason. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't think it made me behave or anything. I don't know if it was you gotta go to sleep before the Sandman comes or else you won't fall asleep. It might have been. I can't really remember. 20, I was lucky to get one. Yeah. Very, very privileged upbringing. My ancestors left Ireland during the famine. What does that have to do with the tooth fairy? The Sandman gives you dreams and eye crust or
Oh,
whatever, you know?
okay.
The opposite of the boogeyman.
Boogeyman.
I got $1. Yeah, I was a bit of a baller as a child. Ballsack, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing? What's up? Apparently everyone else only got $1, man. That's crazy.
I know I don't know why gave you so
listen,
much.
tough times recently for the Tooth Fairy. I know you guys are all kids, so the inflation, the economy, Tooth Fairy just can't afford to pay out that much anymore.
31.
When will you formally evict Ringtail?
Yeah, when are you gonna kick me out of your house? I am 23 now.
I mean, I don't think ever.
So you let me live here until I'm like 70?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I guess I do pay rent. It's not like I'm living here for free or anything.
Right.
You know, $1 a month.
although the rent is gonna come back to you.
No, it's not.
No. Okay.
You can live here forever. I'm just gonna take the house then.
No.
I'll just like be a squatter.
Well, you and your brother, the house will be yours.
Yeah. My mom kicked me out at 18. You guys led some tough lives, man. Holy crap. God dang. I really am lucky to have a mom like you.
I think it's a cultural thing. I think Italians.
Yeah, it could be as well.
Yeah. Don't want their kids to leave.
Mm-hmm. My Tooth Fairy sometimes left notes saying their money jar was empty.
Aw.
Yeah. Does this mean you're gonna raise his kids too?
I would love to, but at this point, I think I'm only gonna have grandpuppies.
Yeah, I mean you've got nothing to do right now, besides scroll TikTok.
Right.
And I guess watch the dogs, but yeah. Since you're like done, you're over the whole cleaning thing. You can't clean the house, make it spotless every single day anymore.
I have a lot to clean upstairs and still have a lot of Mimi stuff to go through. I have a lot to do.
There's so much stuff around. I'll leave when I'm 18 before she can kick me out. Dude, good luck with that, man. I'm worried for you. You can move in with me. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Get a wife and kids already? Yeah, right? Honestly. I could adopt kids. Adopt a little Chinese baby or something. Hopefully he's not a spy. I don't know. Maybe we got lucky with the first one. Okay. Last 2 questions here, and then we can probably reach out a bit.
Okay.
And then I'll send her
23.
off. 23. I don't think there's any crazy ones left. I'm pretty sure that I hope there's not. Surely a normal question here.
Is Ringtail a twink or a twunk?
I don't even know what that means.
Okay, so a twink is a term used to describe, like around my age, skinny, white male.
Okay.
Twunk would be that, but a little bit more muscular.
So you're a twink. You used to be muscular, but you stopped working out.
I lost my twunk status, man.
You did.
It's so over.
Stop working out again.
Yeah.
But you got rid of all your equipment.
Yeah, I'll gotta buy more. You know how I ball like that.
You ball? You mean like you cry? Does that mean like cry?
Like I have a lot of money.
Yeah. Okay.
Just so I can buy things.
You need to chill with spending all your money.
Yeah, I do spend way too much money on stream stuff. Yeah, my mom knows about me pretending to be kicked out on stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you had to like walk the dog and like not get the dog in frame while I was streaming outside at 10 p.m. Yeah, she's very aware of that. Obviously the fake wall and stuff. I don't think I told you about the fake wall before I built it though, did I?
No.
Yeah, I just like brought you down and was like, look at this.
Yeah. And then what in this spot too?
Oh, the pudding? Yeah, the pudding stain? Yeah. We don't talk about that one. Carpet's garbage anyway, you know. How about the artichokes though, huh? Can we talk about the artichokes?
No.
In the sink?
No.
No?
Oh, yeah. You mean in the trash compactor thing?
Yeah, and then it for context, very recently, she put artichokes in the trash compactor, which I guess got clogged in the pipes, and then it made water come down from the ceiling right above where my setup was. It was over here. And so we're still missing a few ceiling tiles.
Oh, did you get them out of the truck?
They're still in the truck, but yeah, there's...
You should get them out of the truck.
We're missing ceiling tiles still from that.
Because your father's going to work tomorrow. And
Yeah, I can take them out after stream. I was going to ask why she did that. Yeah, why did you put artichokes in there, though? That's a good question, Pink.
Oh, no. So it was after dinner. We ate the artichokes, right? So you're left with the stems. Mm-hmm. So I put food in there, and I didn't realize that you're not supposed to because it gets stringy. And Yeah, so it got clogged in the pipes.
That'll happen, man. That'll happen. Oh my god, why are you guys both sending clips at the same time? That's crazy. Almost like
It wasn't a lot of artichokes. We just had 2 artichokes.
Mm-hmm. Dad made it seem like a lot more.
No.
I tell you, he like came down here and like I was like, what happened? And he just brought the ladder in and he was like, artichokes, 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 just like on repeat, like a broken record. All right, last question. We're done with the hat. Question 12. Hopefully it's a good one. I don't really remember. I have no idea.
Cream Team or Squirt Squad?
Why are these ones left?
Okay, I don't know what that is either.
Oh, I'm not explaining this one. Oh my god, I'm not explaining. Sure was a good one. Don't look it up. Don't look it up. It's okay if you want to leave.
You want me to- okay.
It's you can say if you want. You don't have to. I know.
Well, we could skip the question.
Yeah, we can. I know it's. I mean, it's. Oh my god. It's 10:30. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Time goes by fast when you're streaming. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, this was fun. Thank you,
want to
everybody.
answer any last questions though, really quick?
Somebody has a question.
There have been a few people that have been holding questions because they didn't submit them beforehand. Should you love my mom and the fact I don't do stuff like this to her? Okay, this was fun, right?
It was fun.
You had fun.
I did.
This made your day better.
Yes, I liked it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it was a really fun stream.
What's an OnlyFans?
Okay, just go. Just go. Just leave.
Junior ROTC. What's my opinion of junior ROTC students?
That's like the military program in schools.
I know. Yeah, so that's good.
That's good.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's cool. Yeah, helping supporting the military.
Absolutely.
Oh man, where did you find
tag? Is that like
Wait,
the
what?
name? Ringtail's tag.
Ringtail's tag. Wait, I missed.
What do you think of Ringtail's tag? TAG.
My I guess my username Ringtail.
Yeah, I think it's kind of odd.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of random, I guess.
Do you do skincare? I do use expensive medical grade skincare.
Yeah, ring mom balls. Your online ring grandson. Biggest regret when raising me?
Maybe like you said, I didn't push you enough.
I mean, I feel like you pushed me enough, but like, I guess you could have more if you wanted me to be like a park scholar or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you proud of your son, ring mom?
I am. Yep.
Love you said to do this. My mom would never. Lamau, super sweet. Yeah. Thanks for coming on.
You're welcome.
You know, I know it's really hot in here. It's probably a little bit stressful, you know, all the people watching or whatever, but.
Do I know about the pasta?
There's your answer. There's your answer. Oh, the question is still on the screen.
Wait, what's the answer about the pasta?
I gotta take that off.
Oh, because I don't know.
I gotta take that down.
How long have I been married? 31 years.
Oh, man. Dude, it's so... Are my shorts wet? Or they're really sweaty. I think that... Okay, I'm fine. Don't look.
He doesn't know how to stay safe online. So you're constantly...
Including... No. They're just joking around.
Okay.
I would never dox myself or anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Any hobbies outside of work?
I actually stopped working. I retired early. My hobbies? Not really.
TikTok, Instagram.
Yeah. I like reading.
Like reading, that's a good one. That's good. Good for your brain, you know. Infinite bacon, but no video game or games. Infinite games, but no games.
I don't play any video games.
So infinite bacon.
What does that mean, infinite bacon?
Unlimited bacon. As much you have an unlimited supply of bacon, but no games.
Bacon is not healthy for you, though.
So, is this the same thing with you can't pick me or my brother? It's I don't want bacon or video games. They're supposed to be good things, not bad things.
Do the games have to be for me, or?
No.
No, so then games.
Okay.
Because bacon is not good for you.
All right, that's fair. Favorite Italian dish? This means a lot coming from someone as Italian as you.
My favorite Italian.
Favorite Italian dish?
If I go to a restaurant,
Yeah.
or if I.
Both.
I like veal. I like veal piccata
I don't know what that means.
with the capers and the lemon.
Veal piccata?
Like instead of chicken,
Okay, it's veal.
piccata. Yeah.
And then pasta.
Yeah, it comes with pasta and with the lemon and butter sauce with them.
And that's from a restaurant?
Because veal is hard to eat. You don't
Okay.
find that in the store.
And then what's your favorite one that you make at home?
I think lasagna.
I figured. If you had to choose an actress to play you in a what is a biopic? A biopic?
So I don't know. Maybe when I was younger, I've been told, and I don't necessarily agree with it, but that I look like J Lo a little bit.
Like Jennifer Lopez?
Yeah.
Okay. I could see that.
You can see that.
I could see that.
Okay.
Chaos, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing, man? What's up? You used to say I look like that one guy from The Bachelor.
Yeah. What?
I don't remember his name,
You did.
but you said that.
Yes.
You also said
Was
I
that
look
a
like Sid
question?
the Sloth earlier, but we
No,
can forget
well,
about that.
yeah, let's forget about
We
that.
can forget about that.
Yeah.
Um,
How do they all know your address?
they don't know my address. They're just trolling. They're just trolling. Favorite NFL football team? The Giants.
The Giants all the way.
Yep. New York. Brooklyn girl. Brooklyn girl. Show her my wedding pictures. Oh yeah, I didn't show you, I don't think. I can get your live reaction here, Wiggly. Tell her about the pasta. She does not need to know about
What,
the
the pasta that he had in that dish for like weeks?
Oh yeah, you know
yeah,
about the
I've
pasta.
seen it there.
Yeah, Wiggly got married.
Oh, how beautiful. Congratulations. Aw. I love your dress.
You gotta hold down the fort for a second. I gotta pee. I've been drinking too much water.
Oh. Was that recent? Yeah, moldy pasta. Ugh. Oh, last week. Oh, that's so nice. Ring mom, yes, no, or no, yes. Yes, no. How often does he clean his room? I don't know. I don't go into his room that often. He has ants. Well, it's actually the time of the year that ants come into the house. Those big ants from outside. The muffins. Ringman, he has muffins moldy in place of the pasta. Ugh. Is your family in the mafia? So, all right, so I can tell you a story. So when I was 14 and I went to Italy to visit my father's family, and my parents sent me because I had skipped the 8th grade as a gift. So I went to for like 2 months. I met his cousin and his wife, and all the relatives that I met gave me gifts. And one cousin gave me a bracelet, which I still have. And years later, I found out that they found him, and this is going to sound gruesome, they found his body chopped up out in the country side where they all had land.
I'm back from peeing. What's going on?
And I was told he was in the mafia.
What?
So,
What are you
yeah.
talking about? What? How did we get to the mafia?
Yeah, so somebody in Nono's family, his
What?
cousin was in the mafia in Sicily.
Oh, like the people that run the bakery?
No. Nono's side, not Nona's. And then also I went on a blind date. My cousin in New York set me up on a blind date with his best friend who actually has ties to the mafia.
That's kind of cool, though. Also
Yeah.
kind of scary,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
It's cool. Ringtail's been planning on doing a stream bit similar to that. Yeah, the Mafia stream. You know, we've been talking about that.
Online grandchildren, what's that about?
Matt asked, what do you have to say about all the weird things you've caught me and Ringtail filming?
Yeah, I don't know.
You still haven't seen the ads.
No, I'd like to see them.
We'll get that out at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
We'll get that out.
Yeah.
So, Wolfies, I'm doing good. Appreciate you asking, man. Hope you're doing good. Welcome in. Sorry I didn't get you earlier, man.
So what's my online grandchildren? I'm your online grandson. And
So a lot of people in stream don't have dads, and so they'll call me their dad, and so by You're
Oh,
their
okay.
grandma.
Okay.
If you think about it, you know.
Yep.
Guido, Layla, good to see you guys. Welcome in. How you doing? Long time no see, Layla. Hope you've been good. Holy crap. Oh my gosh.
My favorite Mexican dish is carnitas. My favorite Asian, I don't know, actually.
Don't like anything from China?
I do. I don't know if I have like a favorite.
Lo mein?
I like lo mein.
Fried rice?
I like fried rice. Yeah. You know, like people like chicken and broccoli, or like I don't have like a, you know.
Mm-hmm. And sir?
Yeah.
Mad Pro Smoke. Welcome in. How you doing, man? What's up? I'm not going to be pulling up my search history for my mom. That's crazy. So I can't really pull up pictures right now.
Who's
There's
Tommy?
no
What do you think
there's no
of
keyboard
Tommy?
or mouse over here. Oh, Tommy? He's you've seen Tommy maybe.
Nick, you see that?
What?
The multi-monster?
What?
Who's the multi-monster?
I got it. Okay. Hold on. I need to ban them. Actually, can one of the mods ban them, please? Holy
Yeah.
crap. God dang, I don't have access.
Who's
Lo mein greater than fried rice?
Layla Bug. That's a pretty name.
Big good man, how are you? I've been good. Appreciate you asking. You know, people always ask, how is the streamer, never how is the streamer? So it really means a lot. I think they got it, Jackson. Thank you. Thank you. Share an image of my dog for Ring Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just I guess send it on Discord. It's gonna be kind of small because the computer's all the way over there. But how's the stream? Yeah, don't ask, man. Let me see if I can pull it up. I guess you have to send it first, don't you? Oh. All the redeems and stuff are turned off right now, strangers.
What's turned off?
People earn like virtual points from watching, and I have things that they can like spend them on. One of them, for example, is flashbang that like makes the lights get really bright and like flash. That's turned off right now. Or like people asking your Nesto questions. That's also like a redeem. Mariska, do you know who Mariska Harrogate is? Plays
Yeah.
Olivia in Law
Oh
and
yeah,
Order.
yeah.
I don't know what a biopic is. You know what biopic means? 'Cause you answered that question, but I didn't even know what you were talking about. Yeah, the lights are already maxed out right now. They're so bright. Like I look at them and then I just can't see. Baby May, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing? What's up? I did not let you out of the house today. You're crazy. I don't have a cage in my basement, and there's no people in there. Biography document or something? Isn't like a, what is that called? Like a biography? Autobiography? Something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Something like that. Oh yeah, Keith's always asking how you and Dad are doing for whatever reason.
Who's that?
I guess he just wants to let that be known.
Okay. Thank
He's
you.
yeah, he's really tall. A biopic's a biographical picture, movie about a person's life. I've never heard of that. I've heard of like biography and autobiography, but not a biopic, I don't think. Or I just forgot what it was, but biopic in movie form. Autobiography in movie form. I got you. Okay.
Fidget spinners. Not really. I don't like.
Don't like fidget spinners?
I mean,
They don't scratch that itch for you? You don't like fidgeting?
No.
That's fair. I do.
Yeah, like your brother's constantly going like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just shaking the leg. Yeah. Acker, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing, man? What's up? Can
right.
my mom replace me as the streamer? Maybe, dude. I mean, we've been pretty good to her. Hopefully she'll want to come back again sometime. At the very least for Mother's Day next year, hopefully.
All right.
You feeling like bedtime?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all right. Well, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing? You're catching the last glimpses of Ring Mom right here. This is your last chance.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for
This has
coming
been
on.
fun.
It was fun having you. Sorry
Okay.
for all the weirdness. It's kind of hard to escape all of it sometimes, but you know.
Can I get another hug?
Yeah.
Love you.
I love you too. Everyone say bye.
Bye.
They're all saying bye.
Okay. You want the mic?
Oh yeah. Let me yeah, just unplug it. You can take it off later. Just give me like the pocket. Yeah. Alright.
Pinchy porn, I don't have.
That's alright, I'll find it.
Okay. There it is. Okay, good night.
Good night. All right, fellas. Well, this is kind of awkward. This is a weird angle. Okay, I'm not doing this. Appreciate you guys all coming, being normal for the most part. It was pretty fun. We'll see if she'll want to come on another time. We'll see. It was a good time. Maybe we can play some games, do some more just chatting and stuff. I know the majority of the stream was like not scripted questions, but questions from the Discord, so we didn't have a whole lot of chance to like read chat and interact like that. But if we do a future stream, I'll try and get more of that. I just didn't really want it to be too overwhelming for her in terms of like we're doing something and like reading chat and like talking. It would probably just like feel like too much. So yeah, I feel like this was good though. It was fun. Appreciate you guys all being here, sending questions in beforehand as well as now. Sorry if I missed any questions. I kind of I did actually pick 32 just because the limit on the stream deck here. But yeah, appreciate you guys. I hope you all have a good rest of your night or day. Again, sorry for not reading chat or anything. Obviously there's something going on, so it's kind of hard to. Same with shout outs. I do shout outs every other day, so it's like probably fine. I know none of you ever really expect that or anything. But yeah, hope you guys have a good night or day too. I'll be back tomorrow for Roblox. Tuesday is going to be a bit of an off day because I'm going to a concert at normal stream time. Gartic Wednesday, Hardcore Minecraft again on Thursday, but if I die, I give out like $40 or something. I'll like up it so it's like more tense. Smash on Friday. Maybe Marco Justine showed on Saturday. We'll see. I'll probably figure something else out for that because I think Justine's banned right now for like a month. I might finally do the Subway stream where like we do marbles and then you guys can pick like ingredients and whatever ingredients you pick. I have to go to Subway and then order a sandwich and then eat it. I think that'd be fun, but I don't know. People haven't been super receptive to it in the past. And then community games as usual on Sunday. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Appreciate you. I'll raid out to someone. Just gotta find someone really quick. I don't have like an end screen or anything. I need it for like times like this, but whatever. I'll just like fade to black. Fade to black. I don't know. Okay, this is there's gotta be something I can use here. Okay.